Hey everyone, so welcome back to the another project. Today we're going to discuss about user authentication system. So what is user authentication system? Let me show you a demo. Okay, so here if any website we will go for it. So I'll just say authentication system. Okay, so if any system where if we go for it, what happen, there will be an login or a sign up or a sign in page, it will be there, right? So that is what we're going to create. So it's going to be, there is a page is going to be there, that is a sign up page. We can consider that as an register page. Okay, if the user is giving the input, okay, so the user is giving the input, then what will happen, the information will store it in a database, but not like a normal database. Okay, we know that we can create a user management system. We can as it is, the username is giving the name and username is giving the password. So based on the name and password we can save it and we can check it whether it is matching or not matching, like that we can check it. But in our cases we're going to save the username and password in a highly secured way, which means we're going to convert our password into something called as hashes. So this will really help us from the hackers to decode. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to create a password. Whatever the user is giving the password, what we are going to do is we're going to convert that password into an hash. So what is hash? Hash is a number. I will show you what is hash is. Hash message, basically, yeah, this website is a long unidentified number. Okay, Shing algorithm. Okay, there are so much of hash generator available there. I just go this one, online hash calculator something. So here you can see this MD2, these kind of things, right? So these all are something called as MD5. These all are algorithms. So basically this do a mathematical operations. Okay, so basically what will happen is we have some of our password and we will store those, we will convert basically whatever the password we are giving, it is converted to a hash. For example, 1234, it is a normal password we will set everyone, right? So 1234, I just say hash, you can able to get this hash, right? If I just, this is what actually hash is. You can see MD5 is an algorithm and the string is 1234 and the hash is this is the hash that is generated. So if you are giving your password as 1234, then this is the password that will be stored in our database. Okay, remember this is the password that is going to store in our database, and depends upon the algorithm it will encrypt and decrypt it. Okay, so decrypting the algorithm, that is what hacking is all about. So if you are setting a minimum 1234 something like this, the hacker will know, with a good computer he will easily hack it. Okay, so if you have a password that is more than 6 digit, okay, so more than 6 digit with something this, you can able to see this one word pool something like this, you can have this hashes, right? So basically what it is this, when you are storing a normal text, okay, when you are storing normal text in your database, so there is a high probability if the hacker gets into your database, so he will know your login, you know your id and password. So which means the same id and password, you can, there is a high possibility you can use it in some other place also, right? So it is like a jackpot, the hacker can use it and they can use it for other places, and if they find out the same password, it is like a jackpot. So even though the hackers can able to come into our database, they can see it. If they see something like this as our password, then what will happen, the user need to, still there is a case the hackers can able to decrypt it. How means, because of generating an hash table. So what they will do means they will create a hash table with the common patterns. For example, 1234 is a common password, they know the hash table, this is the hash. So if you give the 1234, then this is the hash will be generated. They can easily identify if this any matching is there between this hash and the hash table is available like that. Okay, so they will create a common generated hash tables, and they will create and they will match it with that. Okay, so it will take little bit time. So meanwhile, if you are giving some hashes that containing so much of things like 1 2 3, and then you are giving some like code, something like this, then you can see this hashes that is generated, right? So if it is available, if you put this hash, copy this and put it in your put in our internet, and if you are searching for something, you are getting some result like this, means, well, this hash, this password is not a common password used by everyone. Okay, so it is not available in internet, which means this, the password that I used, the hash table, it is not available in internet. We can say like, still it will take some more time to decode this kind of passwords. Okay, but if I take this hash, okay, if I take this hash and I copy this, go for here, and I click on this internet, you can able to see a lot of similar results is producing. If I just go for any one, if I just go and check it, what is this? This is site is blocked. If I click, what is this? The hash I given us, they will show you the result itself. This is something called as hash tables. Okay, you need to be careful in giving the generators. So now what is our authentication? You can see this, what I am getting, the password MD5, and the password is 1234. So the password, it is easily hacked. Okay, so by just copying the hash and pasting it in internet, if it is not available, then we can say like it is not a random password that we have generated. If it is available, then it is an easily hackable password. You need to change it immediately. Okay, so that's the one thing. Now what is our work is going to be, means we're just going to create a login. Okay, so where user can give their username and password for sign up. So once they sign up it, okay, so we're going to create a session also, which means if they, once they are logged in, no matter what, how many times they are coming, they don't want to log in again and again. The session is going to be stored their information. So we're going to create a session also, and with the help of passport.js, we're going to achieve it, and we're going to convert our hash into, we're going to convert our normal text password into an hash, and we're going to store it in our database. And then we're going to what we're going to do is we're just going to return it also. Okay, we're going to return it also. That's what we're going to do. So let's see how we can achieve this process. Okay, and we will work on that. What I'm going to do, this is, close it down, this application that we're going to work on it. Okay, so I'm just going to say, not a folder, we will open an hyper terminal. Okay, so what we're going to do is hyper terminal. The first thing we're going to do is, sure, this is for node, right? So I'm just going to say npm install. Okay, so what are the things that I want to install is, this is one of the things that we need to take care. So that first one is going to be express. Okay, second one is going to be, if you want, you can install ejs. I think in our case it is not that much needed. Third one is going to be mongoose, and be careful with the spelling that you are typing, that is very important. And then we need express session. So this is a express section package manager we're going to initiate. And then passport. So there are several ways that you can store your sorry, you can create a secured way. One of the common library that is available is passport.js. With the help of passport.js, well, you can easily create those kind of authentication password. So we're going to look at that, and we need another thing, passport.local sorry dot dash mongoose. Okay, this one. Okay, check the spelling correctly, mongoose. And then that's it. Okay, just going to install everything. Okay, so with the help of this, we're going to set up this passport local mongoose is also a package manager, which is going to simplify our passport work. Okay, it is going to easily create, with the help of this, it is, we can easily achieve this passport things and everything. And a section is going to create a session, and passport is one of the way, the library available to create various things, not only for storing our password, for authentication also, like you can use Google Auth. The more things going to come in the future, you can see that one. Okay, so we will install it. Let us open this one in a VS Code. Okay, we having this it in our VS Code, this is our file. we're having this package, everything we're going to have. This is not the file we wanted, and this is here everything we whatever we wanted, we here it is going to be there. Okay, so here I just going to create a file called app or main.js. Main.js, this is going to be the file. Okay, and in this main.js, first let us set up the basic things. Okay, so I just going to do several things. Okay, so before this we can add something. We can go here in the script. Okay, let us add the script. Sorry, scripts. Okay, and here it is going to be run is going to be the script. I just want to add run. Okay, and then here I just going to say, if I say run nodemon main.js. Okay, okay, that's the thing. Okay, and then here we can add another thing that is going to be type is, we can set as to modules ES6. Okay, this thing that is fine. Let us come here and we can do another thing also, npm init. You can give it. I just go here and I just say npm init. You can set up this default things. You just by clicking on dash 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 things, the basic things will be set up. Okay, let us come here, check out the package json, something whatever the extra things. You can see the file name, folder, and everything is set up, right? So this is what we need. Okay, so that's fine. And now the next thing is going to be main.js. So now here the first thing is import express from express, not caps x, not this express. Okay, this one. And the next one is going to be, what I'm going to do is const app equal to express this one. Okay, and we are initiating the session. Okay, then we just going to say app.listen. Okay, this is what it is. And here I just going to say, if someone is get into it, the main route, right? We need to set up the main route. Okay, so just going to say app.get, someone get, sorry, get into the route. Okay, request comma response, request comma response, press dot send, or we can say sign up. Okay, so now open the terminal. Okay, so this terminal is going to be, I just going to say npm run. Just activated the script. We don't want it. I just say node. I just going to initiate here node mon main.js. Okay, here it is done. We are started our server. So to check this, you can see, let us go to the page. Okay, so it is localhost 3000. So it is already there. Let us refresh it. Okay, we are getting the sign up page. We're going to create a page. Okay, so that's going to be there. We're going to set it up there. Okay, I will show you the next things, what are the things that we need and we need to do it. So the next thing is what we're going to do is first we're going to say app.use express.url encoded. You don't want to use the body parser. The body parser is now inbuiltly available, so we can say true for the body parser here. Okay, first thing. And the second thing is app.use. What I need is express.static. Okay, this is going to be our public file, public file. Here we will create a folder and that is named as public. Okay, so where if you want to add some of the images, css and everything, you can add it. No folder I need it, that is going to be our views. Not here, I need it here, views. Well, this is going to be our view engines. I just want to it, I just importing the ejs, import ejs from ejs. Okay, okay, so once it is done, the next second thing is app.set view engine. Okay, is ejs that thing. Okay, so this one is set, and that's it, we have done. The next thing that what I want to do is I just want to connect with my database, and that is there, and we need to create some of the pages inside this view.js. So go for here, let us create a pages called sign sign up.js, sign up.js, and here we will create an file. Okay, a form. So what is the form that we can create? I just going to say this as we can use. Okay, I will not go for this kind of things. Sorry, I just mentioned as ejs. Okay, going for the design aspect, partial and so things. So I just going here and I just writing here itself. Okay, form. Well, this form is going to have an route of register. Okay, this is route. If the form is submitted, it is going to be an register route, register. Okay, in the method here we're going to pass our post method. Okay, we're going to pass our post method. So inside this post, well, we're going to have two things. One is going to be our input, another one is going to be our password input, and a button. So I'm just going to create an input. So that is going to be an email input, that is going to be our email. Okay, let us give this as email, id as email. Okay, you can sell it as much as you can want. So and then I just going to create a label. Okay, and this is coming from for the email. Okay, then same thing but for password. Okay, for password it is going to be a password, copy this, paste it in everywhere. That's it. Then we're going to have a button that's going to have a submit. Type submit, click, or we can say sign up, or register. We can say register. Okay, like this. Here in main.js, go here and I just going to say rest dot, instead of this let's dot render. Okay, what you need to render, it's going to be sign up.js. Okay, this is the page that I want to render. It is going to be sign up.js. Check the spelling correctly, sign up.js. Now let us go here, give a refresh. We are having this, that is not that great but fine. Okay, so yeah, here let we have a beyond. Like I said, I'm not going to focus that much in the design. Okay, so please ensure that here, here, like this, okay. So you can create your own design and everything, okay. So now what I'm going to do, well, we're going to initiate the next thing, that is going to be the post route, okay. So that's going to be the post route. If that is post is set, then now what I want to do is, in the console res.send, I can make this to res.send registered, okay. And then console.log request dot body, okay. This one, and just go here, just give input like anything that you can, if you want to give, just give it. Cannot post register, so I think there is a spell mistake is there. Res dot, okay, I think we added a method, right? Registered, so not here we need to add, I just want to create this one. If someone calls registered method, because that is the place it is going, okay, I just save it here, go here, refresh, resubmit. You can see registered is there. Let us go for our here. You can see the email id that we have given and the password that we have given is coming. So now the thing is, we need to decrypt and we need to encrypt it, and we need to work on with the other things. So let us go and set up our database. Where is our database? Okay, go here. First, let us import mongoose. We need to import several things from mongoose, okay. So what are the thing is, first one is connect, second one is model, third one is schema, this one capital S, check that one, okay. So the first thing what we're going to do is, we're going to connect with our database. So for doing this, here after below the view engine, mongo, sorry, not mongoose, connect, okay. So what you need to do is, if you have the compass, take the compass with you, that will be a little bit easy. mongodb compass, okay. So just click on this, okay. You can write it here also, okay. I will tell this. If you go for connect, we can see our database here. So this is the port that we need to connect. So what I going to do is, I just going to copy this one, right. Let us copy here, paste it here. Instead of localhost, because right now the mongodb is get updated, instead of localhost, write down the port name 127, okay. This is the localhost, and 127, this one is also same, okay. 127.0.0 dot 1, okay. Okay, this one you need to type with this one, and then you need to create your database name. So let us, what we can make this database name, let us make this database name as user auth, this is going to be my database name, okay. So this is going to create a database and it is going to connect with us. So before that, you just want to come here and you need to initialize the mongodb server. So to initialize this mongo, so remember that you need to download mongodb, mongo database, and so on things. I'm working on the project, okay. So make sure that you are having this one, okay. Once this is done, then we need to create the schema and then things. So the schema is going to be username and password. So I'm just going to say const user schema equal to new schema. It is going to take up an object. You can give lot of validation here, okay, but I'm going to keep it simple. There is two things. One is username, that is going to be a string, comma, and then it's going to contain a password, that is also going to be a string. That's it. Two things. Schema is done. Then set up the model. So schema is done, connect is done, then we need to set up the model. So model is that table collection that you need to set up. So I'm just going to say const user auth. Okay, this is going to be my model name. Okay, remember this name, and I just say model, or you can use the new keyword new model. Okay, and here it is the table name. So table name I just going to say authn is going to be the name. Well, this is in singular, it automatically convert to plural, so you don't want to worry about that. And then I need to pass the user schema to it. Okay, that's it. So then if someone submit it, I just want to save it in my database. So what I can do is, here we have this request.body, right? So we can create const new user equal to user dot, not user dot, user auth dot. Okay, new user auth. You just want to pause your data for just showing purpose. I will show you user auth, not dot. Just send what you want to pass it here. Okay, so here it's going to be username. It should be same what you have getting from. It is going to be request dot body dot user, not user. What we are getting is email, I think. So if I'm not wrong, email where we are getting mongodb through. That is fine. We get something, right? We get it somewhere. Okay, it's going to be email only. So why this one? Email and password. Come here, email, your comma, and then password is request dot body dot password. Okay, and then what I want to do is, okay, new user dot save. Okay, okay, I just want to save this new user. Okay, so if it is successfully saved, okay, if it is successfully saved, then here you can use async also, async functionality, or you can go with promises also. I just using async. And if it is successfully saved, okay, then I just want to say await. Okay, await res dot redirect to homepage, or homepage, we can say like this. And we need to wait it here to save. Sorry, res dot redirect. Okay, and I can remove the send method here. Okay, and then here I can say console.log save successfully. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, just for checking, we're going to change the entire code again once more also. Okay, so let us go here. Let me check server is started. Go for our file, just come here. I'm just going to add a mail, and I'm just going to add 1234 and just click register. Well, it is here only. Let's check here. You can see saved successfully is there. Now what I go, just go for mongodb and let us connect with our local host. You can see user auth is there, authents is there. You can see yes is added, and my email and this one is successfully added here. Email and the file is successfully added here. That is great. Okay, okay, this is the thing we have added here. So now what I want to do, you can see the plain text. I don't want this plain text. There are several ways to add hashes, but one of the best way is creating a session and adding it. That's what we're going to see it here with the help of passport.js. Okay, so let me add that one. Okay, so what we're going to do, let us go and import it. And remember this, whatever code that I'm going to write it now, So that is very important, and you need to follow exactly the same. Okay, first thing is we need to import four things. One is session from express.session and passport from passport. Passport local mongoose, we are just going to use it for one time, but this is going to reduce a lot of work, and we don't want body parser. I'm sorry, this one is not needed. Okay, so that's it. These three things is needed. Okay, and whatever I'm writing now, you need to follow it in a ordered way. Okay, so the first thing is you need to initiate the session. So if you want to initiate session, below you are going to connecting to the mongodb server, you need to initiate the session. How can I initiate? You simply say app.set app dot app dot sorry not set app dot use. Okay, express we are we destructured it here, so let me not destructured, we just taken here. I'm just going to say session. Well, this is going to take up an object. Okay, so this object is going to contain several things. Okay, so you can just go here and view it in here, express dot session. Go here, you can see this npm. Yeah, go here, click on this, you will get some of the boilerplate. There are several things here. The first thing is you need to do is this one, expert.session. You need to give a secret key. You need to keep the key with us. You can store it in environment variable also. That is fine. And here we have the resave is there, and save utilize. You just want to copy this one and you need to paste it. And cookies right now no needed. I just going to copy this. Okay, and set it. This is also false. If we know what is reinitialization and everything, it will be in the document. You can just search for it and you will get it very quickly. Okay, so just going to paste it here, and I don't want to this one reinitialize again and again, and just make it false. Okay, so now this app.session is fine, but where we going to use the session? We're going to use the session with this passport.js. So what I'm going to do, I just going to pass this passport. We need to use this passport.js, so we need to initiate the passport.js. So below this, I just going to say app.use. First use the passport. I just want to initialize it. Initialize, this is a method to initialize the passport. So now the passport is set. Now I just going to connect the sessions and the session key with my thing. So I just say here like this is my secret. Okay, like this. Okay, so we can set like this, and here I just going to say app.use. Now I need to set up the passport, so I just say passport dot session. So what we are doing is, well, we are connecting our session with the passport.js. Now the default method is available in passport.js that will automatically initialize the session, and uh, like we can initialize and we can session in, session out, everything we can do very easily with this. So that is why we are connecting our session with passport.js. Now we just go working with the passport.js. So now once you connected it, once you connected this, the next thing is you need to add the local mongoose. So local mongoose is going to reduce the code that we're going to write it to convert into hash, and then again we're going to convert into decoding the hash and everything. It will reduce our code. So for that, what you need to do is below the schema, remember below the schema, just want to say the schema is going to be user schema. Okay, and I just want to use dot plugin. Okay, and here I just going to add this passport local mongoose. This is the one thing that you need to do it here, passport local mongoose. Okay, once it is done, then you need to do three things. You need to add three things. That is going to be, let us search for passport. You can see there are so much of things is here. What we need is this one. Okay, we just want to, here you can see initiate it and add it with the plugin with your schema. And once you added this, well, you need to add this one to use the strategies and everything. Just copy this and add it in your file. Okay, where you need to add it? Well, below the model you need to add it. Remember this, once the view engine is set, you need to initiate the session, connect the session with passport.js, username is set, add the plugin, model is set, add these three things. That's it. Now passport is successfully added. So the next thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to create this username like registration functionality. Instead of saving the plain text, we need to save it some other things. But I don't want to redirect to here. So what I'm going to do is I just going to create uh, a file called we can say secret. This is our showing file. Okay, secret.js. Okay, I'm just going to add this one. Welcome to the app, like this, and let me add a button. Okay, this is going to be a logout button. Okay, like this. And now I just go for main and I just going to say secret. Test dot redirect to secret. Okay, and redirect to secret, and I need to create a secret application. I just say if someone says app.secret, sorry, app.get, and if you are asking for slash secret, okay, I just want to say request comma response res dot render secret, like this. Okay, now I just go for our file. Okay, and if I give slash secret, not secrets, secret. Okay, this is what the error we are having. User dot create strategy. Well, we have make a mistake while copy pasting things. We make a mistake. Let me solve this one. So where is this user is going to be the model what you have given. Okay, so you need to give the model name as your user. Okay, so here it is going to be user auth. Change this, like this, save it. Now just go here, just give a refresh. Well, you can see we are getting this. Okay, but we don't want like this, because only the person is authenticated, then only I need to show it. We will do this very quickly. Come here. First let us create this process much more simpler. Instead of adding something like this, we need to add a hash, right? So what I'm going to do, we're just going to remove this whole thing. Okay, so here if you want to register user auth dot, there is a method is called register. So this method is available in passport. Okay, if the user is registered, the first thing is what is the data that you want to save. The data is username. Okay, that is coming from request dot body dot email. Okay, so this is the data that you want to store, and then second one is along with password you need to store it. So you need to give it request dot body dot password. So this password is going to convert to an hash. Okay, once that is done, if successfully done, then it will return two things: an error, and another one is the user is saved successfully. Okay, so there is a method will be there, and it is going to success. And here what I'm going to do, if there is an error, then I just want to say just console log me the error, I will check it. Okay, it's very simple. Console log me the error, I will check it. Else if it is successfully added, then what I want to do is passport dot authenticate. Okay, well, remember this is going to take up the information, and the password, which element is going to be act like a password, that is convert to hash. Okay, you're going to take it, and this is done, if it is done, if it is registered, if it is taken successfully, then we're going to initiate the sessions. Like this authenticate is going to initiate the session for us, and here you need to write the local. Okay, local, remember this one, and then you're going to call another function, not like a it's like a secondary callback function. Okay, so here you're going to call it, and here I just say request dot res. Okay, and then here if it is successfully authenticated, okay, once it is done, then I just want to redirect rest dot redirect. Okay, the register method is going to register it successfully. Once it is registered successfully, if it is going to check the error, if it is error, it is going to log me. If it is not, it is going to redirect, it is going to authenticate, which means check, it is going to initiate the session and it is going to check whether it is successfully initiated. If it is successfully initiated, where I want to redirect, well, I want to redirect to where, the secret, the secret. Okay, now you can see this, the secret is openly available. If someone put like how I put a dash slash secret, it is openly available. I don't want this, I will need, I'm going to give an if class. I just going to say if the request is authenticated, this method. Okay, so if it is successfully authenticated, then here it is going to return as true. So, okay, if it is authenticated, then I want to render it. Okay, else what I want to do is res dot send sign sign up sign up user not found or invalid request, like this. Now I just going to save this. Now let us go for here. Let me check in no errors. Go here. If I just refresh it, invalid request. Why? Because we need to authenticate first. Okay. Now let us go. I just go to localhost. Here is that. I just going to give the name. Okay. Let me give some name as this one mail, and I just going to say 123 is going to be my password. I just going to click here. Okay. So it is going to check it, and you can see this username is already registered. You can, it is checking for the username and that is already registered. I just going to give e and just cut it down. Now check it. Okay, we are facing an error. What we can do, let me refresh. Actually it is coming. Let me delete this, let me delete this. Okay, so here, go here. Now come here. Okay, I just give 1234 as my password and clicking here. A bad request, there is something is happening here in the, here let me check it here whether it is successfully added or not. You can see the hash and the short hash, everything is added successfully, only it is not redirecting. So there is a problem in redirecting. Let us go here. What I said is dot slash, you need to redirect to secret, right? So is authenticated, right? Is authenticated is the method that I want to add it, or authenticated secret. This is fine. Let me check it one more time. Okay, go here, go here, delete it. Okay, we added here, save 1234, save it. It is, you can see this, this is, this is here, it is still in here and it is telling that registered. Let me check our code, what we have done, any issues or that. It is successfully registered, but I think here we have missed out something. So it is passport dot authenticate, it's a method, it is going to check it. Request comma response, to restore redirect to secret, or we can say rest dot send just say secret. Let me check this one. Go here, just click on submit again. 1 2 3, click. Delete this. Okay, still it is showing bad request, but it is coming here. Okay, I think we have done something wrong here. Let me check it in here. What is the bad request? The username with the given username is already registered. Okay, this is removed, right? Now deleted. Okay, go here, just refresh. Now initiated it. Node main.js server is started. Let me give the this 1 2 3 4. Okay, just click on save. Check here. No, there is no error here, so it is giving a bad request here. Okay, let me check our code once more, what we have done. So it is have registered. If this is registered, if passport or function user auth is going to be our file. Okay. What we have done, console.log passport dot rest dot redirect rest dot redirect to slash secret. Okay, save this. Request comma rest authenticate. This is also fine. Password is saving successfully, else it is there. Restore is there. Local request. Okay, everything looking fine only. Then why there is an error is throwing? Let me delete this. We add 1 2 3 request. Okay, let me remove this async and try it. Maybe because of this. No, no. Well, I forgot to install one more thing. So let me install that one. That is passport local. I'm not going to use it, but that is going to be helpful. That is passport dash local. Okay, this one. We're not going to, sorry, npmi passport dash local. Well, this is going to be getting information from the passport local mongoose. Okay, so in that cases it will be helpful. Let me see that. Well, how it is working. Let me restart the server and something 1 2 3. Now let us register. Still, yeah, we have found out the errors. So what is that? We majorly changed is two things I changed. That is not cause for the error, but what I changed is I changed here as username. We are getting the username here and password. You can keep it as email also. That is also fine. The one more thing what we have done is this dollar slash. This one is not changed. That is the issue. So now if we go for our application, okay. So I just going to give, let us say, the name as this, and I just say 1 2 3. Click enter. You can see here what we are getting. Okay, like this username is already existed, so I'm just going to give two more things like this. And now let us check. You can see we are getting this, which means it is signed in, the user is allowed. Now user auth is our authentication, authents is that what we are getting. Just refresh it, the given user will be here, you can see, and it will be here. And not only that, it is also set at the session also, you can see the session is also set. So it is easily, it is not going to log out until you are clicking this logout button. So what I'm going to do, let us create a logout button. Go for here, let me create a logout functionality. So the logout functionality is very simple. So compared to this register button, that is, you can use register button like sign in also you can use. It is login functionality, so we are going to not use it right now. So I'm just going to say, so here if someone is getting app dot get, okay, someone is getting the user dot logout, okay. So in that cases, I just want to request comma response. What I want to do is, okay, here request dot simply there is a method is available logout. Just click on this, and you just want to, we are going to end the session. Okay, I just going to end the session as function. If it is an error, then console log it to me, console.log error, 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 else, where we are doing this, console log if error, okay, then console log to me the error, else if it is not error, then rest dot redirect to, let us say, like where we need to go, we need to go for registered, register route. Saving this. Now one more changes is go for sign up, and here secret here, okay, add an ahref link, okay. So we need to add an ahref link, so let me add that one, okay. So let us put this logout inside the href, and here it is going to be slash log out, okay. It's going to be slash logout route, okay. Now I'm going here, we have made couple of changes, everything is done, okay. I just go here, let us add more thing, let us say vvrn, okay. I just say 1 2 3 4 5, just click on enter, you can see it is coming here. Now if I refresh it, it is not here, okay. You can see the secret is there, right? Even if I just cut down, refresh it, now if I click it here, now if I try to access the secret, you can see not allowed. Why? Because the session is ended. Same like this, you can create the login route also. So how can we create login means, what I'm going to do, go for secret, here in sign up you have register button, right? Same like this, here you will create a button, okay, a button inside an a tag with link, okay. So this is going to be slash login, right? This is going to be slash login. I just say login, for example, if the user is already existed in that cases, okay. So let us go for main.js, here app dot post, okay. So what we're going to do is login route we're going to make. So I'm just going to say if someone clicks on it, I just want to say app.get /login. Then you need to go for request comma response res dot render a page called login. So we need to create a page login.ejs, create it, adding here, and here it is also going to have the same form like secret. So I just go for sign up, copy down this form, paste it in login. Instead of action register, it is going to be a post login. So login, it's just mentioning it as post login. If the match is found, then it is going to redirect to the secret, the same. Okay. So here what I'm going to do in main.js, here app.post. Okay. If the login somewhere you are finding the post from the login, then request.response here. Okay, so here what I'm going to do is I just going to use the login functionality and I'm going to do it. So here also we're going to get the username and password. So what we can do is we can request.body.username and password, and we can store it like this. Okay, just simple, we just storing it and we are accessing it in a new user. Okay, so that's what we are doing. If now I just going to check it whether it is available or not. So for if it is available or not, how we are using logout, same like this, you need to say request dot login. Okay, if it is available, request dot login user, you need to give the both username and password. So that is why we stored in a user that we are passing here, and then we are calling a function if it is an error or if it is a found, two things. If it is an error and there is a found, two things will be there. So now I just go for error only. If a error, okay, console.log mean the error, else then passport dot same authenticate. What is the authenticate I need to use? Local authenticate, and then secondary callback. You can give a comma and then you can use callback also. Here I just go like this. Okay, and here I just going to say res dot redirect, to, if it is find, then you need to go for the secret. Okay, so this is going to compare if it is previously available or not. It is going to compare, it is not going to create a new input. Okay, it is going to compare as for us. Okay, just going to save this. Now let us go here. Okay, just going to create an input that is going to be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, password is going to be 1 2 3. Just going to log in. Okay, here it is there. Okay, I just logged out. Now I just click on this login, and here I just want to change the name. First of all, go for login, it's not register. Here it is going to be login button. Just give a refresh. Now it is a login button. You can see this. If I just ask to secret, it is not going to see not allowed. So if I give one of the input, that is the user field already available in my thing, I just go and ask for it. If I log in it here, now you can see we are getting here, right? Register is sign up, login is sign in. Okay, so that's the difference. So register is for new register. For example, if I'm giving, I just click on this login, and if I giving a new user, for example 1321, so this user is not available in my database. Okay, so if I ask for this user with this 123 password is available, you can see unauthorized, we are not able to find out that. Okay, now I'm going to register a new user in this name. What? 1321 is the username and 123 is the user. I just click on register. Now it is successfully registered and it is coming back to here. Okay, so it is viewing my application. Now I just click on logout. Click on logout. It is logged out. Now if I ask for 1321 and then 123 login, sorry, 1321 and then 123, click on this login. You can see you are getting our application. Well, this is how it will work. And just want to use login, logout, authentication, and just want to do this one. Okay, so that's all for now. We will catch up with another application, and with this you can create your own authentication process and everything. Same with passport.js, you can able to create uh, Google authentication and Facebook authentication, like so much of things is there. We will cover it in the upcoming classes. Thank you all.